Hi, Barbara Barker here, real estate broker in Chicago. Want to inform you about the steps in buying a condominium in Chicago. It's quite different than buying a single family home in that you have to watch out for things pertaining to the condominium building as far as financials. You have to make sure that the building's financially sound. Your lending bank will have to do a review, not only pre-approving you for a loan, but also approving the building as a warrantable building. So if you're looking to purchase a condominium, you have to follow these easy steps in getting to where you need to go, to the closing. So number one, you want to hook up with a really good realtor who is in the city, who knows the ins and outs of condominium sales. Like myself, I am always showing condos much more than single family homes because number one, they're more affordable, and two, it puts you in more of the city center, closer to trains, closer to the action. So a lot of people choose the condominium lifestyle instead of single family home. You don't have to mow the lawn, you don't have to do snow removal, and in the end it's kind of less expensive on a monthly basis, even with the assessments, because you don't have to pay for the water bill, you don't have to pay for the sewer and the trash. Like, there are a lot of things that are tagged on to your tax bill and stuff like that that make it more expensive to own a single family home, not including the lawn care that you'd have to pay for if you don't have the time to do it yourself. So want to hook up, number one, with a really good condominium expert. Number two, you want to make sure you get pre-approved. And once you've done that and you kind of have an idea of where you're looking and you've decided on a home, then you are going to put an offer in on a home and go through the negotiating process with your agent and the other agent. And once you've agreed on a price, you and the seller, you're going to now be under contract. So when you're under contract, you want to give your contract to the attorney. You'll hire an attorney. It's typically $500 to $600 to have a buyer's attorney represent you. The attorney will know what to do immediately. They'll order the condominium documents. They will call the association and ask for a disclosure called the 22.1 disclosure, which will name any kind of special assessments planned, any kind of major projects that might cause a special assessment to arise. The attorney will question the seller of any imperfections in the home or defects, like any leaks that have possibly occurred from the upstairs unit or the roof or whatnot. So we will go through that process. It's called attorney review and condominium review. And you'll also have the inspection review all bundled in that time frame. And usually I will put 7 business days in for the attorney review, the condominium review, and the inspection review. So we have time to assess everything, and then we'll send out a letter to the seller to request this additional information within that 7 business days. Now, the review period does not end in 7 business days. That is the start of it. So it can extend all the way to the closing date. If we have unresolved issues or anything that has not been provided to us that we have requested, then the attorney review, inspection review, and the condominium review stay open for that however long it takes to close it and settle these items. So have no fear when you're under contract. It's not totally binding. We have all these outs, if we have any remaining issues. And also you have your you have your mortgage contingency. So if you're getting a mortgage, your bank has to do an appraisal. They have to make sure that the value is reasonable, that you're not overpaying. They'll send in an appraiser and evaluate the home and see what it's worth. And if the appraisal comes in over the amount that you're paying, If the value is under the amount that you're paying, that means you're overpaying, and your bank will give you a choice. You either pay the difference as an additional down payment, or we have to go renegotiate with the seller. So these are very specific steps that you won't know to take unless you're coupled up with a really good real estate broker. So those are some of the major contingencies in a home sale we do, and when they are passed, then you go forward with the remaining steps as far as closing is concerned. So the attorneys get together, they schedule a closing date, we lock down the funds that you would have to provide at the closing, give you wiring instructions, how do you send money to the title company. Once all parties have settled in on the closing details, then you set up your electric, your gas, and make sure that you have your move-in scheduled with the condominium association, and you get your keys at the closing table, then move right in. So I hope this was helpful information. If you have any additional questions, feel free to call me at 312-798-9675, or you can email me at urbanrealtor@live.com. Thank you.